Hello and welcome back to the Spells and Stripe podcast, the only podcast.
Joe Rogan.
True! Oh, we should get him on the pod.
I knew it. The second time I was like, oh, they're going to say, oh, we should get Joe Rogan the back.
I'll have you know, you should shut up.
No.
It hasn't even been a minute. I'm already telling you to stop talking during our podcast. We're professionals. Aren't we? As long as you ignore the fact that I haven't uploaded today's video yet because I've just got home. Stripe, you're allowed to not shut up.
Oh,
now.
thank you. God, okay. A really awkward episode if I didn't say anything.
Dude, I got so worried. We've had too many technical issues for you to pull a bit like that.
I know, that's why it's so funny!
Like, I got worried, but as soon as I didn't see any, messages, I was like, oh, he's fucking with me, isn't he?
So I don't know if you can hear it, but there is someone going absolutely ham on like, the drums. Like, the other house next to me. So... and there's also a tuba, a freaking tuba. That's great. I love that. I love the tuba. So
you know, I can't hear the drums. I can hear the tuba. It's so good that we finally got a theme song for the podcast.
Kill yourself. Anyways.
No.
So, what's the question of the week?
Oh, the question of the week. It's the question of the week. It's the question of the week. I'm gonna fuck your dad is the question of the week.
That's not a question.
No, it's the theme song. We have a theme song. It's the question of the week theme song.
Theme song guy. What's his name? Kuzkia!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Have you not seen the hit film Emperor's New Groove?
Oh. Yeah, no, yeah, oh. Okay, sorry, my hearing, I heard the words you said wrong. I heard Klefka.
Ask the question of the week.
And Klefka's like, not, yeah. Favorite video game song / OST? I was listening to a lot of video game music when I was
When are you
writing
not
the question.
listening to
I don't know
that?
if you could
When are you not listening to video game music?
pretty much whenever I'm listening to either a song from whenever I'm listening to music not from a video game, I'm always listening to music. Half the time it's from a video game.
Unless you're watching the official Stripe the Squid YouTube channel.
Even then, you do have some video game music as your background.
It's like 99% game music. Sometimes I'll throw in like if I'm talking about a movie and I can find like a cover, like instrumental cover of one of the songs, I'll use that. But game music isn't like copyrighted or it doesn't get struck down. While if I used like the Avengers theme, I would get people breaking into my house and killing my parents.
Oh yeah, you get shot in the back instantly.
Yeah, instantly. Like the second I press upload, I just like have a bullet in my head.
Oh, not even like you'll be like, all right, time to render this.
Iron Man himself will come to my house. He won't even shoot me. He'll just snap my neck.
Why do I hear boss battle music?
It's the
I
tuba.
was just trying.
It's the freaking tuba. That's the boss battle music. Oh. So okay, is it cheating if I say Smash Bros?
Yes.
Okay. What Kirby game should I pick?
What is your favorite Kirby game?
My favorite game, period, is Triple Deluxe. I know I said that a billion times before. I don't know why I keep having to ask that question.
I don't know if I've ever asked it on the pod, though. And also, I couldn't remember if it was Triple Deluxe or the one with Marks.
Superstar.
which is, yeah, Superstar, because that's the one everyone likes usually.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, usually
Triple the-
Superstar, Return of Dreamland, and Plant Robot. Those are like the big three.
yeah,
I wouldn't say anyone
Um,
dislikes Triple Deluxe, but it's usually in the shadow of um, Robot.
yeah, that's fair. Actually, the people who have one of the people, the other one didn't do anything with it. The person who did the artwork for the channel, Casey McDang, they just started a Triple Deluxe playthrough.
Based?
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch that tonight while I eat my dinner.
Well, what you should do is upload the new episode to the podcast.
I'll also do that. I also have to upload my own Let's Play series.
You should upload
Uh,
the podcast episode first.
I should, yeah. Yeah, you're right. There's
So, anyways, my answer to the question that you asked is, yeah, I'm gonna go with Triple Deluxe. It has most of my favorite songs from the series. Both remixes.
what's your favorite Kirby song?
The two that I keep going back to are Mass Deity Theme and Reflected Laughter.
Reflected Laughter?
It's the Halloween spooky one, which just kind of perfectly captures what I like about the holiday, being that, yeah, it's the fun spooky. It's not the horror gore stabbing. It's the dressing up and pulling pranks and watching cheesy movies and cartoon specials that are Halloween based. It's that kind of. It's the spoopy, not the spooky.
Yeah, I love Spoopy. That's why I'm one of the only people excited. One of the only people that I know of who is excited for the Haunted Mansion movie.
I think that actually looks really fun. But like
It looks really good.
I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Just I like Haunted Mansion. I even like the Eddie Murphy film. So like.
Yeah, I mean, it's got Danny DeVito, it's got Jamie Lee Curtis. It can't be a bad movie.
Yeah.
So it's got.
I will give an honorable mention, by the way, to not Triple X. That's the one I'm picking. Epic Yarn.
Yeah, Epic Yarn was my Kirby game. That one.
Yeah.
Was for the soul.
Yeah, that's a lot of really really great music tracks. But what's your pick?
Yeah.
And I think I know what it is, but let's just see what you pick.
All right, which Kingdom Hearts game do you think I'm picking?
I was not expecting Kingdom Hearts, actually. I was expecting Undertale.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is a little cheating because I don't know. A lot of Undertale music, I feel very. I've listened to it repeated. I've listened to the entire soundtrack, quite possibly 100 times over, with songs like Megalovania. More than that, just in general. And so it's like there's a lot of like yeah, it's good. No, it's good. Yeah, no, but it's like shit. I can recreate the entire song from memory if I had the technical ability, and it's just like, so it's hard to like listen back and enjoy it because I've already listened back and enjoyed it so much. If that makes any sense.
Ba-da-da-da.
Da, 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 da. So I was thinking about this. A few games came to mind. Earthbound came into mind, which yeah. Kingdom Hearts, I already said. As much as I hate to admit it, Persona. Then Yakuza 7 also has some good stuff. And at the end of the day, my favorite soundtrack.
Big
Favorite
rigs
of all
over the road
time.
racing.
I mean, my favorite song in general is "Dearly Beloved," by which is a Kingdom Hearts song, Yoko Shimomura. I don't.
Even my favorite song isn't from like a cartoon, man. That's depressing.
What's your favorite song?
It's All Star by Smash Mouth, but still.
Is it actually?
I was trying to think what is actually my favorite song, and that keeps popping up in my head. A bit more like
It's a good song.
Yeah, a stereotypical one would be "Heroes" by David Bowie. Would be one that's connected a lot to me. Granted, it's because the song that
Oh.
plays in a regular show in the finale, but that's not the point. Didn't originate from a cartoon, so it still counts.
Yeah, I mean David Bowie. I like Rocket Man a lot.
Yeah, a lot of his songs
oof.
are great, but everyone already knows David Bowie's great.
Yes.
I could probably I've been wanting like for probably over a decade at this point. No, not over a decade. I keep forgetting that I'm actually not that old. Uh,
You are that old.
no, 'cause it's so weird thinking like, wow, in the span of a decade, I went from a kid to an adult. I don't like that. But what I was trying to say was I've been wanting to do like for the longest time. I just like make like a YouTube playlist of just a bunch of songs that I like, both like mainstream radio songs to random like game and cartoon songs.
I mean, I have that with Spotify. I'm looking through it right now to see if there's anything like, oh, of course, that song.
So
But it's like, no.
I'm not sure what my favorite song is.
Yeah, no.
Overall. So I'm just gonna say the Jimmy Neutron theme song.
From Here to the Stars.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. So what's your answer? You named off a lot of ones. So what's like your definitive number one for game OSTs?
For game OSTs,
Yeah. And what's your favorite
Kingdom
song
Hearts
from
Melody-
that OT?
Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. Favorite song is Still Dearly Beloved.
Epic.
Yeah.
So what's the first thing we're talking about?
First thing we're talking about, we saw some movies.
Yeah. 3 big movies came out recently, and by recently I mean when we're recording this. It's been 2 weeks since you looked at me. Since you decided I'm sorry. 1 day since you laughed at me. I still got the wrong part. So 3 movies came out when we're recording this, and that is Indiana Jones 5. I forgot the subtitle. Ruby.
Dial of Destiny.
Yeah, Dial of Destiny. Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken, and Nimona. Between us, we've seen all 3 of them. However, none of us have seen all 3 of none of them. None, we don't overlap at all. So basically, let's review 3 movies without spoiling them.
Yeah, I guess I'll start first, so then I can talk about Ruby, then you can talk about Nimona, and then I can talk about Indy.
And we can probably both
That
talk
seems
about
to make
Indiana
sense.
Jones since I've seen the first 4. So there's stuff to talk about there, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I left that one for last, because then
Yeah. So Ruby,
Friends.
I'm gonna start off saying I want to see that film, but I've been told that it's gonna be out on like digital and streaming in this very month. So I'm just like,
that makes sense.
what's the point? No, because
Yeah.
they kept like Puss in Boots out for a long time, because while it didn't start off pretty well, once it got really great word of mouth, everyone started go seeing it. So why completely kneecap Ruby Gillman?
Companies are weird, man. I don't understand it. I'm sure there's some math somewhere.
Yeah. To be fair, it's pretty well documented that the film was very poorly marketed. It got like 2 trailers, and that's it.
Oh yeah, we were talking about what movies came out recently, and you mentioned Ruby Gillman, and I just straight up did not know what you were talking about.
Even though we've talked
Then I
about
went
it
to see the
before.
movie.
And we've talked about it before though.
Yeah, then I think what happened is you said Ruby Gillman instead of Teenage Kraken,
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
I don't know. It's me we're talking about, and
Yeah.
I'm not the brightest bulb in the bunch. You know what I'm saying?
You're not the sharpest tool in the shed to steal a line from my favorite song of all time, All Star.
You know what? You're right. I was looking kind of dumb there.
Yeah.
Finger do be in my thumb though.
In your thumb? I don't think that's possible. I don't think a finger can be in your thumb unless you like die. So Ruby Gillman.
Oh, it said finger and your thumb in the shape of an L on your forehead.
Yeah, but you said finger in your thumb. But anyways, Ruby Gillman, it got some traction for people online really like that one main villain is basically Ariel because the new Little Mermaid film came out and everyone wanted to see more Disney bashing because Disney bashing is the internet's favorite topic, because every company is evil, but we only like to attack Disney for it. And the other thing we got was so I haven't seen the film obviously, but I do know one spoiler. I won't mention it.
Is it the lesbian?
What?
There's a lesbian. I figured that's
No,
probably got some word of mouth out.
I wouldn't be surprised if I found out that. But the thing is, the reason people were interested in the film was because everyone immediately shipped Ruby and the mermaid, who was like Chelsea, something like that. Something like that, right?
I think so.
So I found out a little something about Chelsea that I won't say because not everyone has seen the film. Actually, am I allowed to say it? Because it's going to be 2 weeks when this episode comes out, so that's enough time, right?
Yeah, man, it's Ruby Gillman.
Yeah,
It ain't
The
it
film,
ain't Oppenheimer, you know.
yeah, the film will probably even be like out by this time. So, Chelsea is an adult. She's the queen of the mermaids. So basically, the one thing people cared about, the shipping Chelsea and Ruby, that's an adult minor ship.
They didn't know.
I know that no one knew, but throughout the entire ever since the trailer came out, I don't think a week has gone by since I've not seen Ruby Chelsea shipping. So it's just
Really?
yeah. So it's kind of funny, but also I feel like that might have actually kneecapped the film.
That is actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought, because I only went to see it because my sister wanted to see it. Same with Elementals, but I felt like it felt almost comparable to that of the Mario movie, which I guess makes sense because it's the only kids film I've seen recently.
Even though you just said Elemental.
Oh, that's true, but Elementals, yeah, Elementals was Pixar, so I guess it just, but it felt like very similarly paced, where it's like, holy shit, this movie keeps, wow, I didn't realize they'd have this scene this quickly. So there's a lot of
Mario movie really should not be like 90 minutes. Like it really should have been like hour 20, or not 120.
Yeah. I don't actually remember how long this movie was, but there's probably a similar situation where it's like, oh wow.
I think Ruby Gillman looks cute, but even from the trailers, I wasn't thinking like this is gonna be like the next big masterpiece. I just thought it was gonna be a fun film, fun, cute film.
Yeah. This is the kind of movie a 7-year-old girl would watch and be like, damn, this movie slaps. And you know what? That's it. I feel like, like I'm a 19-year-old person, and it's like this movie wasn't made for me, but I can still like clearly see, oh yeah, no, this, for what this movie is trying to be, it is a good movie. It's not something I would ever, go on my own to sit down and watch, but I can still recognize it as a good movie.
That's basically my thoughts on like Turning Red would probably be. That's more or less my thoughts.
It's a lot like Turning Red in that regard. Yeah.
I will never watch Turning Red again, but I respect it.
Yeah.
I understand why people like it. I just have no desire to ever watch it again.
Yeah, I'm a lot like that with Ruby, because also the movie's very good looking.
Yeah, it looks really fun. It looks really. It looks like a nice film, like just a nice, fun watch with your family, and then you never watch it again.
Yeah, good animation. There's a good message. There were some moments that even I found funny. Like there's this one like piratey character, who I thought was a treat to watch. They do the whole like, oh, we have to be relatable to the kids. Let's have social media in it, and there's some scenes where it's like.
So I'm guessing that they dabbed and they Fortnite danced and they brought in some YouTubers.
It's not that bad, no. There is the YouTuber thing that does happen.
Oh God, who was it?
Spoiler alert.
Did they bring in a YouTuber or did like Ruby use YouTube?
as far as I'm aware, there's no YouTubers in it. Though I think it'd be really funny. I think more movies should do that, where it's like, holy shit, it's Dan is not on fire.
I mean,
Uh,
everyone's memeing how Wreck-It Ralph 2 had a YouTuber who was just recently like revealed as like an awful person. Um,
oh, the ukulele lady.
yeah. And
Yeah,
I just
that's
love,
why you shouldn't collab with YouTubers.
yeah. Unless it's me. Shout out to anyone, literally anyone. Please, I'll do it for free. Uh, Again, I said a
Uh,
million times, Warner Brothers, if you ever do a Gremlins film, let me voice one of the Gremlins. I won't even be credited. It's just a funny inside joke that like 3 people will get.
dude, I'll start the hashtag.
Strike for Gremlins, but no one will get the joke because Stripe's just an actual Gremlin. Um,
Make Kremlin's great again.
Gremlins really. So I think we're done with Ruby, right? I do have one more question though for you.
Sure.
Uh, is a lesbian like a major or minor character?
The lesbian is a major character.
But the relationship
It's
isn't like important. I'm assuming it's just like they say,
no.
"I have a girlfriend"
th-
in one scene.
they mention that they're going to get taken out to prom by a girl, and they also like have um like during the prom scene, she's wearing like a rainbow bow tie, and also I think her hair might be the color of the lesbian flag. I wasn't too sure because it's hair, but I think that was kind of what they're trying to evoke.
Okay.
But it was something where it's like, oh, if you want to sell this movie in like uh anti-gay countries, you can easily be like, you can easily dub her over and be like, oh, make her straight,
Okay. Yeah.
which was
That makes sense.
so it's not,
Yeah.
it's
So,
it is a thing,
yeah.
it's a step, because I don't know, a part of me wonders, and I don't know how true this is, but if still representation where it's like, well, even if this character isn't outwardly gay in the movie, they can like a lot of those people can still like the internet's everywhere pretty much nowadays. It's like they can still like they still really like the character. They can still like Google and be like or whatever
Is this
and be
character
like, oh
gay?
shit, this
Yeah.
character is canonically gay in this country, and they can be like, whoa, gay people, rad, or whatever, and
Yeah.
then I don't know, revolt against the government.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
do wish that there was
Sh-
like more openly like I'm tired of the word of gay. Like I get why it exists because on one hand you can't always like mention it for story reasons. It just won't pace properly. On the other hand, you can't mention it because of everyone is an awful person. Um, so I really wish there was a film
yeah.
that like was openly super gay. So Nimona came out
Oh,
on Netflix, uh, and
shout out.
this is the gayest film I've ever seen.
Oh, that's pretty gay.
Yeah, I mean it's in the most nicest way possible. This is a great movie. I would highly recommend you watch it. You specifically, I feel like you really like it.
It's really gay. You should watch
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's based off of a web comic, I think, or it was just normal comic. It's based off a comic, at least, by N.B. Stevenson, who you'll probably know better as the creator of the She-Ra reboot, the Netflix one. Um, so
I am aware of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so again, very gay. Uh, like the two main characters. One of them is just straight up a gay guy. He has a boyfriend and everything. Which I've complained in the
Oh,
past that like gay men very underutilized in animation. So having like a main character pretty much. I mean, Nimona's the main character, but she's more of the mascot in a way.
he's
Yeah,
utilized.
yeah. She's the face of it, but um, he's more or less the main character. So having him be like very openly gay was great to see. And Nimona herself, very she herself, you can interpret like maybe she's lesbian because she was kind of dating a girl, but the more obvious thing is that she's like she's pretty clearly like a non-binary or intersex like what's the right word allegory. Like that's very very clearly like what she's supposed to be. I wish they said it, but I understand why they didn't. So there's that
Oh yeah.
so there's that element of the film, but that was just a
If
really
you had told me,
say again.
sorry, I said if you had told me that Nimona was openly non-binary, I would be watching the movie right now.
She's not open. She's not openly non-binary, but like it's.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Very clearly meant to be that, and again, N.D. Stevenson is actually non-binary, so yeah, I feel like they probably would write a comic about that.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah. So I guess I'll be vague about stuff, but like not only is it super duper gay, but like it's just a really great story. It's constantly really funny, but also constantly really like I didn't know exactly where it was going.
Is it a romance?
It's not entirely a romance. Like there is the element because okay, basically
there's a subplot.
Okay. Very brief like Spark Notes summary. The main character Ballister, I think his name was, got framed for killing the queen. I don't know why I can't speak. So he needs to.
We've all been there.
Yeah. So he needs to try and prove his innocence. And he's been hiding away. And then this weird girl named Nimona comes to his house and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you prove that you're innocent." And he has no idea who this girl is. Turns out she's a shapeshifter who can turn to like every animal, and also turn to humans. When she turns to animals, they're like all entirely pink. When she turns to humans, they look exactly like humans. It's a little weird, but it's not a big deal. So they're trying to work together to. Ballister is trying to both find out what happened, how he was framed, why he was framed, and who framed him. While she's trying to, well, he's also trying to find out who was this weird shapeshifting girl. And one of the people leading the search for him.
So you're telling me
one of the people leading the search for him is his ex-boyfriend. Later, maybe he becomes his boyfriend. I don't know. I'm not going to spoil the movie for you. Yeah. So you're telling me what?
So you're telling me that this is a gay mystery movie?
Yes.
Holy shit. Why haven't I watched this movie like 5 times already?
I don't know. Again, I feel like something pretty much everyone on the main server would absolutely love this film. Again, I'm going to say it a million times. Creator of She-Ra, based off work by her. Them. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Whoa.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
The leader of the Council of Non-Binaries, I hereby banish you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
No, I'm kidding, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's super. I don't know. I didn't know they were non-binary. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like seeing non-binary creators.
It was
I wish they would see me more often. See me in my house. Kiss me a little, you know. What?
They came out after She-Ra finished, so that's probably why you haven't heard about it.
Oh, well, I watched She-Ra after it finished.
But like significantly after. I believe 2021, 2022-ish.
Good for them.
Sorry.
Not bro.
What was I going to say? Okay, so I'm trying. Okay, so 10 out of 10 film. There's a Family Guy death pose in it.
Yo! I love Family Guy.
Yeah, I literally freaking like soy jacked when I saw that.
I know what you're talking about, but
I cloned I cloned myself and I did the freaking point meme.
That's what I was thinking about, where you point behind you and you're like, oh!
That's literally what I was doing. Or more accurately,
I'm gonna be watching...
that meme of like Leonardo
gonna be-
DiCaprio doing the pointing at the screen.
I'm gonna be watching the Mona, and I'm gonna see that scene, and you're just gonna shove and just point at it like, oh!
Yeah, and the second it's off screen, I'm just gonna disappear and never come back.
Just turn into mist, green mist.
Yeah. So yeah, highly recommend Nimona. Again, it's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, you really have no excuse.
Yeah.
So the final of the big three films that came out recently was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the fifth Indiana Jones film.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Because I've heard when I say mixed things, I don't mean some good, some bad. I just mean no one really has any strong opinions on it.
I don't know if you could tell by me playing Fate of Atlantis beforehand.
Yeah, I didn't know you were a big
game.
Indiana Jones fan. I didn't know like you. I mean, it's easy to assume everyone's seen Indiana Jones, but I wouldn't like immediately know that you had any stock in that until you started playing the game.
I'll be honest, like the Lego games, Indiana, it's like apparently it's considered the worst Lego game, but Lego Indiana Jones 2 was like my childhood. I played and replayed that game so many times, and I love the movies. I last time I actually rewatched them was back 2020 maybe, let's say. So it had been a bit, and I'll be honest, when I heard Indiana Jones 5, like, I don't know why, but I just wasn't excited. But then it got to be like a week before Indiana Jones 5, and I was like, and all of a sudden I was just like, holy shit, I'm so excited. I don't know why. I guess because I just kept like hearing the theme, and it's like, gosh, what a good song. John Williams, the GOAT! Dude, we're gonna get copyright struck. Don't you know what we were talking about? Come on! Strength! Chill the fuck out! Strength! I already had to go through this anxiety once trying to upload the intro to Fate of Atlantis.
I don't know. They're not gonna copyright me singing it like with my voice.
Yeah, but I'm doing a bit.
But you're not funny.
They also didn't copy.
So the next topic we're going to talk about is...
I just had this moment of like, no way am I going to talk before he does. But I was like actively biting my lip like, I can't laugh, I'm gonna laugh. But yeah, so my thoughts on the actual movie.
Here's spoiler free,
I like
because I haven't seen this 100%.
Yes, spoiler free. I like the part where he punches Nazis. Genuinely, you love to see it. Not enough movies punch Nazis.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Ruby Gillman would have been so
Oppenheimer.
much better if she just ate up Hitler, you know?
Honestly, I fully agree. I don't even care. Make Hitler a mermaid, you cowards.
All that exists in like the deepest depths of DeviantArt, you know.
Oh. Yeah, I think I follow a Tumblr page for that.
Yeah, the amount of Hitler Sonics and Hitler My Little Ponies that I've seen, against my will, I must add, larger than one.
What, you don't look at those for fun?
No,
Just me?
no, I fully believe you would do that.
Not intentionally. No, I don't.
Yeah, no.
I've never.
You're the biggest Hitler Sonic fan.
No.
Very stiff
No.
competition there, but like you're definitely number one.
I don't even think I've seen a Hitler Sonic. I've definitely seen a Hitler My Little Pony, which, what a fucking sentence is that? But
They admit it, murderer.
You're right. I killed Hitler. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got shout out to the guy who killed Hitler. He must be a great person. So,
No,
anyways, we were talking about
no,
Indiana
no.
Jones.
We're not making that joke. He committed crimes against humanity. Let's have a 2-hour discussion about the Holocaust and why it was bad.
Yeah. Sorry, you thought there was gonna be a discussion about movies and stuff? No, we're talking about the Holocaust. So we should move on to we should actually talk about the movie instead of Hitler.
Yeah. Sorry, sorry, I threw myself so off with that bit. The movie was good. Even if the bad guys weren't Nazis, I would still probably like it. But them being Nazis really helped. Because man, you do not feel bad when you watch a Nazi die. You know what I'm saying? Like Russians and stuff. It's just a little bit of that.
Whoa! Not every Russian's a Nazi, you know.
No, but it's like, you know how in Indiana Jones 4 there was he fought Russians instead because of the Cold War.
No,
I didn't like that as much because it's like, I don't know, Russians are just like, I'm chill with the Russians. They're not. I mean, some of them are mean, sure.
You do realize we just had the Ukraine-Russia war. We're still having the Ukraine-Russia war.
Yeah, I guess it is more supposed to be like the Russian government, not just like Russian citizens, because there has to be a difference made there, as with any country.
This is the deep political episode, by the way.
Yeah. Shout out to the French protests going on right now. I don't know why they're protesting, but I'll just publicly say that I think they're in the right to protest, even though I haven't heard anything. Let's have that. Let's do that coin toss there.
I don't want to dive into that in case they're clearly in the wrong. So I'm just gonna say I haven't seen Indiana Jones 5 yet. I will 100%. This will be one I will see next week. But
by the time this episode airs, you'll have seen it.
Yeah. That's such a great idea. Great concept for a podcast. Let's talk about topical topics every single week, but upload it 2 weeks after, so they're already non-topical. Great idea.
That is fair.
Yeah,
you're right. I'll upload this episode.
Yeah. Really smart idea there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I'll never get over us talking about the potential, the upcoming Disney announcement, and by the time we talk about it, it's already 2 weeks old.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect this podcast to be specifically about news and media and new media and stuff, but
that's always the most easy thing to do. Where it's Owl House finale came out. Let's talk about that. Spider-Verse came out. Let's talk about that. Guardians 3 came out. Let's talk about that. Mario movies. Blah blah blah.
I guess it makes sense considering our personalities and just we're just sluts for good media. Is that a good way to describe us? Would you describe yourself as a slut, Stripe?
No.
All right, I guess I'm a slut then. It's fine.
Yeah, but between us, you definitely have that more of that energy.
Obviously. I own a crop top, a singular crop top.
I don't.
Yeah.
I just own a.
That was a mean joke to make. A lot of people wear crop tops. I can't make that generalization.
Yeah. I just own a dress. Based on a fictional character.
Yeah.
Like a normal person.
I own a woman.
What?
I was talking about my Miku plushie, but then I realized I made no hints that it was Miku or a plushie.
I mean, I own merchandise based on female characters. I wouldn't say, oh yeah, I own a woman.
But yeah, you own several women. And men.
I guess we're done with Indiana Jones. We have not talked about that film at all. We constantly get sidetracked Indiana Jones. I guess we should just move on to the next thing.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say besides beyond spoiling it. Besides, I genuinely really enjoyed the movie, and I thought I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I,
I,
I liked.
I like Crystal Skull, honestly. I just feel like Indiana Jones, even as worse, it's still going to be a lot of fun. You're still going to really enjoy it. So, no matter how good or bad this film is, I'm going to like it probably.
Yeah, I don't know what most people will think about like it overall, but I definitely think
Yeah,
there's
yeah
some
for what
that there should be a
I've just heard
consensus
it's
that
like
there's at least some good
from
sequences.
what I heard it's mostly just like it's a very solid 5 or 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'd go 7 or 8 personally. Uh, I don't know. It. I think if this movie came out back when, like, maybe a year or two after, um,
Crystal Skull,
no, not Crystal Skull,
Force Awakens.
the the Last Crusade.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Whoa, holy sh. That's. I think like if it didn't have that like oh they're just trying to bring back the franchise back after all these many years, and said this was just like a continuation. I think a lot more people. I don't know. I feel like if this movie came out like a few years ago, I think a lot more people would enjoy it.
yeah.
But I don't know.
It's doing awfully at the box office.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's a shame. I
yeah.
really enjoyed it.
Not as bad as Ruby Gillman is, to be fair, but it's not doing
Mm,
good.
yeah.
I do feel like most films, like unless you're like Mario movie, you're not gonna do very well. Um, Pandemic's
It's
done,
odd.
but
Yeah.
I feel like the pandemic has left a like unstoppable like pandemic really fricked over theaters like in the long run, even though it's calmed down. Um,
Which is a shame because this is the most I've ever gone to the theaters like on a regular basis.
yeah, that's because you hate your life. So
No.
I feel like if Mario movie came out like 2019, it would have been the highest grossing film of all time. Uh, it just it did amazingly for a film post pandemic. But if it came out pre it, I genuinely think it would be the highest grossing film of all time.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know too much about the statistics behind all that, but I'd assume there's some truth in it.
I believe it's
Um,
like the 20th highest grossing film ever made. Um, and it's like top
yeah,
three. It might have been top two high animated films.
right. That's. Yeah, they're definitely getting a sequel.
I mean, even if it bombed, we would have gotten a sequel because it's Mario. Like,
I mean, even if it bombed, I mean, if it bombed, and then I don't know, I feel like Nintendo would be like, all right, we're out.
okay, to be
Let's
honest,
pull out.
there's no universe where that film would have
Nintendo has
bombed.
a really good pull-out game, is what I'm saying.
There's no universe where that film would have bombed. To be fair,
Yeah, that's true.
um, um,
Speaking of bomb, I'm really excited for Oppenheimer. By Oppenheimer, I do mean Barbie, but we'll pretend like I'm gonna watch the adult movie instead of the Barbie.
there, I am genuinely afraid what will happen if Barbie is not good, because that might genuinely be the internet's most hyped film of this year. More than Guardians 3, more than
If
Spider Verse, more than Mario. I feel like the internet, like I, ever since that was first like teased, I have not. There's not been a single day where I've not seen something Barbie related. And
if Barbie doesn't pop, if Barbie it doesn't meet my expectations, which I'll be honest aren't as high, I don't think I'm gonna come out the theater a changed person. Um, I think I do think I'll have fun. As long as it makes me laugh, I'll be good. Um, but if it sucks, like if it really truly sucks, I'm gonna kill somebody.
I'm gonna recreate Oppenheimer.
World War IV, let's go.
What happened to World War Three? Do you not know we did not have World War Three?
Uh, Actually, the war everyone thinks of as World War I is actually World War II, and World War I happened way before.
Did you
Um,
generally, no jokes, no memes? Did you forget World War III doesn't exist?
no, I remember it. My thought was like, oh, World War II, but World War II again would be World War IV because 2 + 2 is 4.
That's okay. That's not how this works, though.
World War II squared.
Like you don't walk out of Mario movie 2 and be like, wow, I can't wait for Mario movie 4. Idiot, dummy, stupid head, dummy.
To be fair, knowing Nintendo, they're gonna call the next one like Super Mario 64 or something.
Nah, it'll probably be Mario. I mean, they didn't name the sequel to Mario 64. They named it Mario 2. They made Mario 3. They made the natural one, Mario World. Um. So
Yeah,
I got it. Please put Rosalina in Mario 2. So
yeah.
I mean, she's basically confirmed. Either there's 3 worlds. It's 1 Rosalina, 2 Wario and Waluigi, 3 all 3 of them.
Or Daisy.
I feel like Daisy will come along no matter what. Honestly, it just makes sense to give Luigi a girlfriend.
I mostly just want to see Daisy because it's like she's the one with the least personality. So it's like I really want to see what they.
People will die in the hill that Daisy has the most personality of any character ever created, but she has nothing. All her personality comes from fan work.
That is true. That's most Mario characters, though.
No, even then, I
Every
think
Mario.
every Mario character, besides honestly Mario himself, probably has far more personality than Daisy could ever dream of. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Mario games and most major Nintendo games is like there's the on-screen character and then there's the fan interpretation of the character, and usually those things are two very different things.
to be fair to Mario, like Luigi, Peach, and Bowser are very well fleshed out in the RPGs. You have Rosalina, who has a detailed backstory, and then you have Wario and Waluigi, who, while not like super developed, they have enough personality and love and charm that you can call them like full characters. Daisy,
Yeah, they're decent.
Daisy, she's kind of a little bit spunky and kind of annoying. That's it.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
I, I don't dislike Daisy, but I just don't particularly care about her. Like she's the most like nothing Nintendo character to me. Not Nintendo overall, Mario character. So I'd be open to seeing her actually have personality for once.
I get what you're saying, and that's almost why I want her because it's like, oh, well, they have all this room to like craft a character, and it's like that's kind of cool. I feel like characters where it's like with a bit more wiggle room like that. I think that's really where Illumination should look into to be like, all right, let's go do this. That's
Yeah.
why Donkey Kong was such a good choice because he pretty much just goes hoo, 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 and that's like about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a show, but no one gives a shit about the show.
Is that a joke because I just made a video about it, or
I mean, yeah, you made a video about it, but it was like,
I thought it was a jab like you
but
usually do, like, hi, what loser would talk about 2000 nostalgia, stuff like that, like you do it all the time. I didn't know if that was like a jab or not.
I mean, it was kind of. I was thinking about the video, but it was like, I don't know, but it wasn't really meant to be mean. It was just meant to be like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Do you genuinely care about the show? If Donkey Kong acted in a way that diverted from the canon created from that show, would you care?
Yes.
Oh well.
I mean, I literally said in
alright,
the
a
video
fool.
that Donkey Kong, honestly, I don't care. Cranky Kong, his version of the show, no jokes, no memes, far better than he was in the movie. Like, that's exactly what
That
I
makes
imagined.
sense.
That's exactly what I imagined Cranky Kong to be. in the movie. In the
I think I'm
TV show.
goated with the sauce though.
Yeah. So we're not talking about Donkey Kong though. That and Mario. That's not what this video is about. This podcast.
Could you imagine a reality where Donkey Kong got as much porn as Bowsette?
A perfect world, you mean? A utopia? Okay. I think I said this last time.
I am but a dreamer.
I think I said this last time, but like, Bowsette is like a once in a lifetime thing. Like, she completely overtook the internet. I could not go 5 minutes without seeing something about her. Every YouTuber clickbaited with her, even if the video wasn't even about Bowsette. Nothing will be as inescapable as she was. There's been stuff that lasts longer. There's been stuff that got bigger, but nothing was ever as ever present for 2 straight months than Bowsette. And I'm glad that everyone is looking back saying, "Wow, she only exists for she was just porn bait." Wow.
I mean, everyone always knew she was just porn bait, but like,
no,
I don't know, it was fun porn bait.
But no one would want to admit it. But there was a tweet that was like, "What's worse, Elephant Mario or Bowsette?" And everyone came out saying, one is just an official silly power up. The other is porn. The other is just complete Coomer bait. So,
yeah.
They called me a madman when I made that video about why Bowsette is awful, which I don't like, and I privated because it's god awful. But like, they called me a madman.
Yeah, I don't actually remember saying that one.
Yeah, that was long before I started doing videos. Like that was long before I joined the Nando server. That was.
Oh, okay. I was just worried I was a fake friend for a second.
Yeah, that was before. That was before I even like did my normal style of video, where, I sat in front of my desk with stuff behind me that related to whatever I was talking about, and then talked and you saw my face. It was completely different. It was just off-screen me with minimal clips, a free editing software that I had to rush out in a week because it was a week trial. So I respect that video a lot because it did help me like learn editing and stuff. And again, it's hard to look back at me saying I'm tired of seeing hot women. I want to see fire-breathing lizards without saying that's when the first domino fell. But I said this all last podcast, but I mean, when have we ever repeated stuff in this podcast?
Oh no, we are super complex individuals who have multiple facets to their personality.
Yeah. The joke is that you always start it with the Spells and Stripe podcast, only podcast Spells and Stripe.
I didn't start it this time. I did a different joke. It's pretty funny. You should have seen that.
So, anyways, what topic do you want to talk about? 'Cause we have a couple things that aren't movie related. Well, that aren't like big 3 related.
This wasn't one of the topics, but I was just thinking about it now because I can't believe I've never asked you this before. Have you ever had a YouTube channel or like online presence like name sort of deal like before Stripe the Squid?
Yes.
What did you used to go by?
I was just Ryan Mahoney.
Ah, lame.
It was a school account. I uploaded school projects. All of which you can actually still see because I re-upload them to my channel. They're just unlisted. They're in a playlist that says like school stuff or something. Yeah, I didn't like. I was very much not anti-tech, but not super techy until like middle school. And even I didn't have it. I had an account in middle school, but that was the Ryan Mahoney account. And then I found out, hey, by the way, you're going to lose all of your data once you graduate. So I'm like, oh frick, I should make a new channel. What's a good name? The character Stripe from Gremlins always stuck with me because he was scary. So I'm gonna name myself Stripe Vivo because every music channel was Vivo back then. And
oh, you remember that?
Yeah. You do, you don't.
I do remember that because I remember searching up Stripe Vivo specifically.
Yeah. I guess I can very briefly go into like the evolution of my icon. It was first BB-8 back when I was Ryan Mahoney. It was like a little GIF of BB-8. It was pixel art that I found. So I stole art.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Indiana Jones would not like that.
Yeah.
You went down on a car.
So it was BB-8 for the longest time, pretty much the entirety of that. I think it was like the actual entirety of that account. Then I straight Vivo. It was at first like a bandana ID wearing like the MLG sunglasses, smoking a joint.
Wait, actually?
Yes, which if you want to see that image, that's my image on Google. That's my image on Gmail. So every time I send you the podcast, that's the image.
I have seen that. Is that what he's doing? I've never looked at it that closely.
Is he smoking a joint? I don't know if he's, but he definitely has the cool glasses. He might be holding a joint. But then I decided, okay, I need to update this. So I made an image of Stripe the Gremlin smoking a joint and wearing cool sunglasses. It was the exact same image. It was just Stripe from Gremlins now.
Oh, that is.
What?
Why were you so into weed?
That was back when like MLG memes were like huge. So I just didn't care enough to ever change that. But the way the Inkling came along was someone posted like a it wasn't a pick crew, but it was a make your Inkling like thing, and so I used that, and I just had decided, hey, I'll use this as like a temporary PFP. But that was back when I was getting into Nando and getting into like being more active on Discord and other servers. Everyone just instinctively like referred to me as an Inkling or as a squid, one of the two. So it kind of stuck. I just never cared enough to change it, and I officially made it my my Twitter image, not Twitter, my YouTube image around when I started actually making videos. So it just stuck, and then I realized I probably shouldn't use Vivo because I don't know if that might get like copyright trouble, and more notably nowadays, Vivo is dead. People don't usually use Vivo anymore. Like most music people. So I was like Stripe. I used an Inkling as my avatar. Stripe the Squid. It sounds like Billy the Kid, and it's alliterative. So Stripe the Squid, and that stuck. And this was like mid 2020 when I changed it.
Yeah, because that I remember.
Yeah, it was my channel trailer for the longest time, but I've been kind of told that channel trailers don't really matter, so I don't have it anymore. You can still watch the video, it's just not like pinned on my channel.
Yeah, those used to be like a big thing, but I haven't seen them. But they've kind of gone out of style.
Yeah,
Which
you can kind of tell that I really miss like classic YouTube. I want to recapture classic YouTube, but some parts of classic YouTube, you just physically cannot capture. Anyways, this is about we have stuff we need to talk about, so I'm sorry that we got sidetracked again.
No, it's fine. This part is actually interesting. By the way, I went up to Gmail. I want to re-clarify for all the people.
Oh, he's holding a gun. He's holding a gun.
Yeah, he's holding a gun. He's holding like a rifle.
Yeah.
And he's not smoking a joint. He's smoking just a regular cigarette. It's not weed, which is cringe and lame. But you know,
he is wearing cool sunglasses though.
He is wearing cool sunglasses.
Yeah. So, but when it made the Gremlin,
the sunglasses are clearly like stretched out so they can fit over his eyes, which I find hilarious.
Yeah.
This is just a really great image.
Yeah. If you want to see the picture of the Gremlin, by the way, I literally just screen capped it from one of my oldest videos, which was improving every Smash character or something along that line. I screen capped it. It was just a joke. I made one off. So if you want to see the image, you can still see it there.
It belongs in a museum.
It's funny because that's what Indiana Jones said.
Who's
Five Nights
that?
at Freddy's movie trailer.
Yeah!
I have not watched it.
Freddy Fazbear. He's my dad. Did you see the trailer?
I literally just said I have not watched it. Like I literally just like 20 seconds ago I said that clearly, and you didn't respond because you don't care about my thoughts and feelings. It's always about you. It's about you. Like I have a carry this on my back, but you don't care about me. God, why is it always me? Why can't I have some respect? Jesus Christ! I just want someone to pay attention to me for 1 millisecond of time! But no! I just do everything I try to do, and you're just here sucking up all the attention! God! So I've not seen the trailer.
Sometimes I can't tell if we're friends or if we're like in an estranged marriage. It's definitely one of the two. I'm not sure which.
So I've not seen the trailer, because like I already told you I'm gonna see the movie, so why watch a trailer? That's kind of my thing, where I'll watch a trailer until I say I want to see this film, or more likely I will not watch a trailer, but then I'll watch a movie in the theater, or I'll watch an ad, or the one that happens the most. Twitter spoils everything that happens. So yeah, I don't usually seek out trailers, but I'll always find out about them.
Yeah, I don't know. I because you actually remember this before I did. I didn't want to. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that with the FNAF, and I'm going blind. But then I remembered half the fun of FNAF is to be like, just to go online about it and be like, let's talk about every single frame. So I have watched it several times over, and I've watched people's reactions to it, the trailer, and I'm still gonna see the movie day one.
How hyped are
I'm
you?
that bitch, you know.
How hyped are you for the film theory on FNAF? Because we all know it's gonna happen.
I don't know why you're. I don't know why you're implying singular. That's just a mistake.
Yeah. Did you see the episode that he released today?
I do not believe that I have. Let me react to this blind here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go onto YouTube.
It angers me.
Which channel is it?
Film Theory.
Film Theory.
Okay, it angers me to my core.
Film Theory.
Are you subscribed to any of MatPat's channels?
All.
I am to all but Style Theory because it just does not grab me. But I feel like eventually I'm gonna unsubscribe. It's just I keep on subscribing to channels. I just know that one's next. Eventually, Matt's gonna lose me.
Film Theory is the one I watch the least because I just genuinely like Food and Style Theory as channels. And then GT Live I think is fun. You know, and Game Theory I watch I will watch occasionally.
Game Theory was fun when it covered like a wide variety of topics. Now it's just like indie horror games that exist solely to get Game Theory episodes, and he keeps freaking giving
that's
them
true.
It. Like he even acknowledges like Huggy Wuggy, whatever the frick his game was, Pirate Playtime, and Ban Ban. He's like, these games only exist for popularity, so let's give them an episode.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. It's Game Theory is weird because like it is a business, and it's like so yeah they can't constantly do what they consider they're passionate about, you know.
Okay, but you can also talk about like bigger games that aren't just indie horror.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why is he not talking about Pikmin? He's never made a single Pikmin theory. He's never made a freaking like Metal Gear theory, or like you expect if he only did what's popular, we would get something for Breath of the Wild too. For Tears of the Kingdom, I keep calling Breath of the Wild too. For Tears of the Kingdom, he didn't do anything around when the Mario movie released for Mario. It's just
he predicted it.
Yeah, on his I love it when he did the second Mario theory video. He was Mario movie. He was like, guys, I called it. I called there was gonna be a song. Please ignore that I said it was gonna be a musical, and the evidence I used was Jack Black literally saying Bowser sings a song. Please ignore that, please.
Hey man, listen, Smarter Show Gaming. What can I say?
I love that. It's just like, It's like, guys, I predicted the Mario theory. What, like 100%. It was gonna be a musical. We got a musical.
He needed to win, man. All of his predictions have been so bad.
Yeah, it's just,
But yeah,
it's just like you didn't predict that. You literally told there's gonna be a musical sung by Bowser, and you use that as evidence for your full theory of, oh, the entire film is a musical. But no, it was just the one song that we already knew about.
the song wasn't even that good. There's my hot take.
That's no longer a hot take.
Song is mid.
That was no longer a hot take.
Peaches was mid.
Yeah, that's no longer a hot take.
I've seen a lot of people really like it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is the best scene.
Everyone loved it when it came out, but the more and more time has passed, everyone's like, oh, okay, Peaches was just Jack Black saying the word Peaches for a full minute.
I thought it was mid from the beginning.
That's a hot take. Because everyone really loved the song.
And I'll be honest, Jack Black, I love you. I will kiss you on the lips, Jack Black, but
yeah.
I think that one point in time, you were kind of mid. And that's okay. That happens. Even I'm mid from time to time.
It was like the full like I'm pretty sure that was a first draft. Like he didn't revise it at all. It was just Bowser's just Peaches for a full minute. That's the song. So anyways, FNAF
I think
movie.
Sorry. I think what they were going for with that one is like, oh, it's Bowser. He's not, particularly. It feels like something that Bowser would actually like write and produce, but at the same time, Bowser is not someone who can write and produce music. So it's like
he's a very good at the piano. So I feel like we could like say he has some musical talent to write a good song. And it was FNAF movie because we have 20 minutes left. We have 10 minutes left actually. We have still have multiple topics. So
yeah, I would like to say that I called it that it was going to be mostly about FNAF 1 and 2.
Wow! How original! You thought it was going to be based off the first two games? Something everyone called? I can't. Wow! How special?
Listen, what can I say? It's Smart Show and Game.
Everyone predicted that. Like literally everyone said, "Oh, it's going to be based off FNAF 1, maybe FNAF 2 as well."
To be fair, I think they actually confirmed that it's going to be the first.
Wow! Okay, you're really pulling a map path, guys. Guess what? I predict that we're going to get a Bowser song, based off Jack Black saying we're going to get a Bowser song. Guys, I predict that we're going to get it's going to be based off FNAF 1 and 2, based off them saying it's going to be based off FNAF 2 and 2.
I hear what you're saying. Now hear me out. I hear what you're saying. Hear me out. I think they're gonna get Matthew Lillard to play William Afton. Okay, just hear me out.
Okay,
it's a bold take.
No, we're done.
Bold theory.
We're done.
Out of nowhere. Left field.
You watched FNAF film. We're moving on to Among Us. Frick you. I'm done. I'm tired. So there's gonna be an Among Us cartoon. It's been confirmed. By the creator of Infinity Train. It was
inevitable.
I didn't think it was inevitable. I feel like something Among Us related was inevitable. But even then, like Among Us, I wouldn't say is dead per se, but it exists solely based on ironic memes. Like, when was the last time anyone has played Among Us?
Alfred did a stream not too long ago about it.
Okay, but I don't like Alfred, so that doesn't matter.
Wow, I can't. Didn't you know he's bisexual? I can't believe you hate gay people. I can't believe it.
I don't hate gay people or bisexual people. I just hate you. And I don't hate Matt. I keep saying Matt Pat. I don't hate Alpharad. It's just he fell off so hard over the years.
Oh, I couldn't disagree more. I think his content used to suck, and then he stopped doing Smash Bros videos, and now he's good.
No, it's just he went from like a really interesting like personality to just generic gaming YouTuber 57.
No, full disagree.
Yeah, and it's all clickbait, and it's all he has to stop every 5 seconds to be like, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe. And like I don't hate him. I still have respect for him. I still feel like he can be funny once in a while, but I unsubscribed and I never looked back.
I still think he's funny. I think you're just a piece. No, it's fine.
So, anyways,
to
Among Us
travel a lot more.
cartoon. We need to stop getting off track. This is just the off track episode. So Among Us cartoon. I think genuinely, if they got anyone else to make this, I think it would have been awful. But I could clearly see Owen Dennis, the creator of Infinity Train. I think he can pull us off. There's definitely enough that you can do with Among Us.
Yeah, I'm still. There's still like a lot I want to see. Because in my head it's gonna be two ways where it's like, it's either going to be like a genuine cartoon show with like characters and like a plot, or it's going to be like each episode is like its self-contained thing, and it's like maybe, I don't know, almost like a comedy. I could see that.
Yeah.
But I guess being Infinity Train guy, it could be totally like an anthology type thing like that. But
yeah. My one thing is like, how would you like games of Among Us, like a full game of Among Us lasts like what, 10 minutes the very most, which is normally the amount of time you get for an episode of a cartoon. So like, can you stretch out 10 or so minutes of gameplay across an entire storyline for how many episodes they want?
I mean, they did it for John Carpenter's The Thing, so
yeah, but like, that's another thing. Like, that's the most obvious thing to do with a Among Us adaptation. But if that's the point, why not just, watch John Carpenter's
I don't think
Thing?
I don't think they're gonna do a horror movie. I don't think it's gonna be horror.
Yeah, no, they said it's gonna be like
It's Among Us.
PG-13. PG-13.
Oh, like PG-13.
Yeah.
The Thing. That's maybe.
Not
I don't know,
PG-13
we'll
the
see.
Thing, but like PG-13. That's gonna be the rating.
Yeah. Oh, that's confirmed the rating.
Yeah, not that because it's a show, not a movie, but like that's the general like vibe of it.
Right, that makes sense. I don't know.
So I assume like
I don't know. It could be good.
I think it could be good. I'm definitely interested, especially because it's by Owen Dennis. I'm just like, I do feel like you missed your chance already. Because Among Us is just held on barely by ironic memes. Mostly like sus, and pretty much just sus whenever someone says a word Among Us or imposter.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna do performance-wise. I think the children, the youths, are still into it. Unironically, have you actually seen Among Us recently? That game is so different now. It's so bizarre. There's more people. There's more roles. It feels so like, it's a little overwhelming actually how much random shit there is.
Yeah, I haven't played Among Us since the airship update, honestly.
Yeah, there's no need. I don't know. Maybe it's better now, but every time I've looked at it, which hasn't been, too thoroughly, but it's been overwhelming, just by how much extra shit there is. But yeah, so. But I liked OG Among Us. I think that was cool.
Yeah. So
But,
I just kind of want to bring this up because I just think it's interesting. Again, it's mostly just because Infinity Train, which you should watch right now.
yeah.
So we talked about
And-
FNAF. We talked about Among Us. You wrote down freaking the Grimace Shake, which do we even talk about this, because this is gonna be like a dead meme by the time this podcast comes out. As dead as everyone
Yeah.
who jokes Grimace Shake.
Dude, I hate the Grimace meme so fucking much.
Re-
It's so unfunny.
You said like 2 days ago that you liked it.
Did I?
Yes.
No, I don't think I said that.
You did.
You must be thinking of someone else.
You did. But like, I get it. It is just kind of the same joke, like over and over and over. It's, I'm drinking the Grimace Shake. Happy birthday, you Grimace. Take a sip. It's pretty good. Like, cut before they say good and they're just lying on the ground dead. It's the exact same joke every single time.
I might have liked a singular one because I know they had a FNAF one.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care. Didn't ask. Thank you. Goodbye.
Why am I podcast host with you? I just.
It's like okay. You might have said that you liked it in the past. What do you think now? What's your thoughts now? Because you wrote this down.
But I don't like it. I already said it.
Okay, cool. Can we move on then?
Like it.
Can we move on then? Do we need to talk
Can I say why I don't like it?
Why?
I don't like that it ends with death. I think death it's cruel and I don't know. I feel bad for all the people dying of the Grimace Shake, and it feels weird to be somebody died. You know, like that was somebody's a family member. You know, now they're dead because of Grimace, and it's like, isn't that tragic? Why isn't this is like an apocalyptic thing? This isn't a bit. People are dying. Basically what I want to say is I don't like the Grimace Shake because I'm a prude. So
I don't like the Grimace Shake because it's the exact same joke people make with a Spider-Man burger.
I didn't realize people were making jokes about the Spider-Man burger.
It was definitely not as widespread. I feel like it's because Spider-Verse is a really well-respected movie. Yeah. And you don't want people to like joke about how it would kill people. Well, Grimace, that's just advertising mascot. You can say whatever you want about him.
Mascots are meant for killing. I as someone from the early 2000s, I found that to be true. That's all mascots do, apparently.
You're not from the early 2000s. Again, we've established you don't know anything that came out before 2015.
Yep. Yeah, but I'm from the early 2000s, and that means I grew up with FNAF, which is mascots that kill people.
Oh my god.
And there was also there's other mascots too, but I can't really think right now. Mickey Mouse has been portrayed killing a lot of people.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's really funny, you guys. You get it? It's a family-friendly character who kills people. It's so funny, right? You haven't seen this since like freaking South Park. Probably before that. It's so funny. Let's make the exact same joke 1 million times. I freaking hate the joke of let's make cute thing kill people. It's been done like literally millions of times. It's not funny anymore, guys.
Did you see the headache video I sent you about Winnie the Pooh?
No, but I'm gonna assume it's about the horror movie and how
Blood and Honey.
Yeah, Blood and Honey. How he's like used to portray North Korea. There's probably a bunch of other evil Winnie the Poohs because he's a very easy target for that.
There's Take the Shot, Piglet.
Yeah, I've even referenced that in a video recently. Not recently, but this year.
Yeah. Actually, he doesn't talk about that much. He makes like a throwaway joke about Xi Jinping and that whole spiel. And there's a little portion about Blood and Honey, but it's mostly about the like original creation of Winnie the Pooh, and it's a bit I didn't know.
I'm gonna assume it's like how the Disney version has more or less overtaken the original story.
A little. It's about a bunch of different stuff. It's about the whole legacy, the whole
Epic. Okay, what's the next topic?
Let's talk more about Winnie the Pooh. Who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
I'm gonna be okay. Are you sitting down? Are you ready for this? I'm gonna blow your mind. I don't think you've ever heard this answer before. My favorite is Tigger.
My favorite's Winnie the Pooh.
Wow, the two most white bread answers.
Dude, just put a little meat between us. We could be a sandwich.
Remember when I said you weren't funny? Ow, Jesus. Oh, God. Ow.
Oh, did I hurt you with how funny I am?
No, my back's just killing me for having to carry this podcast for like, what, 6 months so far? God,
holy fuck, has it been 6 months?
It's We started sometime February. I don't know if it was like late or early February.
I think it was later because I feel like it was after I started working.
You know, it was definitely February, but it might have been like end of February.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It was we recorded the same day I uploaded the Star Wars video. I know that.
That I remember that. Yeah.
Because we were uploading it as we were recording because I had the Star Wars theme. It was a MIDI recreation, but it was too close to the original, so they had to. So I had to re-upload it to not get copyright strike, and I just used the kazoo cover.
I've been watching those movies. I've been trying to rewatch that whole series.
Cringe.
I'm trying to go canonically, but I've never done that before.
Are you going to include all the TV shows?
Such a fucking nerd. Fuck no. Absolutely not.
I watched all the TV shows and none of the movies for that video.
I fucking
watch the Ewoks, you coward.
Honestly, if it was just that, I might.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't want to watch the Disney Plus shows. I don't want to watch Mandalorian. I don't want to watch fucking Book of Boba Fett. I don't want to watch.
I don't want to watch Disney Plus shows.
Watch Andor.
I don't want to watch Disney Plus shows. I immediately named all Disney Plus shows. Like
yeah, I know them all.
Yeah, but we get it. We understand what you mean by just saying, "Oh, I don't watch Disney Plus shows." So like, oh, okay, he doesn't want to watch Mandalorian and all the other stuff. Like, no, you have to name it too. You're wasting our time. We're already 120. That's usually the amount of time we do. Do you want to end now, or do you want just more stuff to talk about, or what?
I just want to say, now that I'm thinking about this, I really hate adult Ahsoka. I think that's such a boring character, and Ahsoka in the Clone Wars was such a good character, and then they just like writers who just didn't get it just got their hands on her and just like made her just like the most flat character I've ever seen, and just I hate The Mandalorian so much. I think that's one of my least favorite shows.
Really?
Genuinely.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely. I fucking it annoys me. Just especially like I forget if it was season 2 or season 3. I don't even know if I've seen season 3. Whichever the last season I saw was, where it's like, oh, Mandalorian goes to planet. Here's a guest star character. They're from the hey, did you know they're from the Thing? And then they don't have the personality of the character from the Thing at all. So it's like, why the fuck should I even watch this? When it's like, oh, cool, I can watch a cardboard cutout of this character that I like, just wander around and talk to this other bland new character cutout.
Did you
also,
like season 1?
Here's a marketable plushie.
Did you like season 1?
I remember. I liked season 1 when it came out. I don't know how I'd feel if I came back to it.
Because other than Bo-Katan, like everyone else there was original. Even then, Bo-Katan
that is true.
Bo-Katan feels like it's more like they were picked because it was important for a Mandalorian show, rather than this is a character people will be like point at the screen and be like, I know that.
Yeah, as soon as Ahsoka showed up, because Ahsoka was one of my favorite characters is my favorite character from the Clone Wars. Maybe I really love the Clone Wars. That's probably one of my favorite shows of all time. As soon as I saw Ahsoka in Mandalorian, I was like, I don't know, I fucking hate this show. So there's my hot take of the day, and that Ahsoka show. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll fix everything that was wrong with her in the show. Maybe I'll. I don't know. If everyone's like, holy shit, you've got to see this, maybe then I'll watch it. But even then, I tried watching Andor and I couldn't get past episode 1 because I was just fucking bored. But I also think it's cool that we're finally getting shows about aliens, not just generic humans, because humans are so boring.
I understand why. But like, it is kind of annoying that every time we have like a group shot in a Star Wars show, everyone just happens to be human. There's never there's at least just one alien there. I get why, but like you would expect there to be like some aliens, right? when like there's so many different sentient species in this world, yet everyone just happens to be a human in this location.
Like how most of the Jedi Council in the prequels are made up of humans. When it's like, at least I think. I know there's Yoda.
No. It's Mace Windu,
Really?
Qui-Gon, and what's his name?
Qui-Gon isn't part of the council.
Oh, so isn't it just Mace Windu and Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan also does he become part of the council later on?
Oh, so it's just Mace Windu, and everyone else is an alien.
Are they? I guess Plo Koon is. I don't know.
They're aliens. They're humanoid looking, but they're not. If Ahsoka counts as a alien, then I'm pretty sure Plo Koon and Kit Fisto count as aliens too.
Ahsoka's Kit Fisto's cool.
Yeah.
Make a Kit Fisto show, you fucks. I'll watch a Kit Fisto show.
Epic. So, do you want to talk about anything else? Do we have any other stuff to talk about?
I want to talk about Kit Fisto. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
I'm being serious.
I believe the only other thing I thought of is if you... nah. Because I have a Let's Play channel now. Y'all should watch it. It's called, I think it's just called Spells.
Yeah, great idea. Let's have a no-name YouTuber upload, like, daily, like, freaking hour-long videos every single day. And you have to watch every single one of them to get the next one. Very good idea. Definitely will take you places.
I mean, it's a channel purely for me. I have so much fun with it. Doing the Ace, the Attorney of the Arcane series has been some of the most fun I've had in a while. So I don't care if it's going to do badly. I am going to try and make another channel spelled Binder. Wow. And that's going to have a bit more like, hey, this is going to be a video about... it's going to be a lot more like your channel. Straight up. I'm copying you. I'm stealing all your scripts. Ha ha ha.
And I did send you the one to read.
Yeah. I have been constantly thinking about, one of these times when we're talking about that script, I'm totally going to bring up how, I'm just going to do it before you. But then we both know that you have more work ethic than me, and even if you put off the script for like a few extra months, like you're still going to have it out before me, so I can't even make that joke. Because like, there's absolutely no threat. Because even if I'm like, no, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to make this video, it's going to be made in like 2026.
Didn't you like start working on like a Guilty Gear video? Like you even had it recorded, and then you just like, actually no, this isn't gonna be made ever.
Yeah, no, it sucked. So I was like, yeah, this video sucks. But Guilty Gear is cool. It's a good game.
I'm glad that like pretty much whenever I do like I scrap a video, it's always like during the scripting phases.
Yeah.
The one time
I was literally.
The one time it was like closest to recording was actually the Lupin one.
Lupin.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Lupin. I did not say Lupin. I said Lupin. And that's I didn't even like start like truly editing. I just opened it up and be like, I have no idea who any of these characters are, and also most of these are from like books, and it'd be really hard to show footage of.
That is fair.
So I just sent a message just being like, I can't do this video.
Yeah, I think that was probably one of like I don't know. I could either take it as like in a tragic way or in a funny. I'm gonna choose to take it in a funny way, where it's like I spent all that time, researching and writing a script that, and like in the end, it's like not even a video worth making. And it's like
no.
That's funny.
It's a good video and it's a good script. It's just that's something I do occasionally talk about things I don't know about, but it's usually like very brief, like one-off segments, like in the one that
like Homestuck.
Yeah, like the Homestuck thing, or how I sent you the script and I don't know everything there, but I only talk about it for like 10 seconds, or
Oh yeah.
or going back a bit, the video made about furries, where not everything I talked about there I knew about, but I talked about them for like 10 seconds. So who cares? And I knew everything I needed to know. But like when I'm like deep diving and needing to edit, like find specific moments from these material, and again, where most of them are like books. Okay,
That's fair.
That's just too hard. I can't do that.
No, that's completely understandable. I also just want to shout out myself for a second because you're like, hey, I wrote a script with some more serious topics. Can you take a look and make sure that everything's okay? And it's like, yeah, sure thing. I'll totally make sure that you did these topics justice. And then I went in and I just immediately started criticizing your misunderstanding of Lord of the Rings lore. I just want to shout me out for a second because I just want to.
I'm really surprised.
Show the world how good.
I'm surprised you didn't like mention any serious topic whatsoever. Like, so as far as I know, I covered transphobia and pedophilia. I didn't make it awful, so I'm good with that. So if I mess it up, it's all on you.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is I don't know. You're a good person.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe if someone other than me was looking through it, maybe they'd find. I doubt it. I really don't, because I looked through and was like, no, this all seems really safe.
It mostly the entire reason this was not made was the Danganronpa segment.
The Danganronpa.
I talked about I forgot their name. Chihiro, I think was her name.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the Danganronpa community has had no fucking clue what to do with that little twink for the past since that game released.
Yeah, I'm. From what I saw, he's a male. He wants to be a male, but everyone calls him a she, or they call him a trans woman. When that kind of goes against it, and if you want to go the trans angle, being a trans boy, trans male, works far better.
Yeah, exactly. The whole thing with that is it was just Danganronpa trying to find a way to like, because it's a murder mystery game, right? So it's like, oh, here's a twist, and then we'll have a little explanation, like maybe like one little scene being like, oh, this explains why. Anyway, let's not think about this any further. And then everyone was like, hey, we should think about this further. I don't know. If I was like to retell Danganronpa, I'd probably, if I was, in charge of the remake or whatever, I would probably just make Chihiro a trans male, because I think that's shout out to trans men. I don't know. Fuck it. But like I've seen a lot of Let's Players being like, listen, I'm gonna keep it straight with you. I don't know shit about shit. I'm just gonna use they them pronouns, and we're not gonna talk about it. All right.
What I've seen is most people just refer to them as female, even though they acknowledge that they're not. And I'm like, it's easier to call them a male because you just have to type 2 letters instead of 3. So. And
I've seen...
that's what they actually are.
I mean, as someone a bit more who was, thank God, not anymore. I was in the depths of the Danganronpa fandom. I've seen Chihiro referred to as basically everything, and it's like, I don't know. At the end of the day, it was just for a fucking little twist at the end of a murder mystery. Why do people should give that much of a shit, really? But yeah, there's my hot take about Chihiro. Shout out to the Danganronpa fan base. I hope you all die.
I hope Danganronpa gets one game and then Kamina marries a man, marries a woman.
It's funny too because people are so adamant that the ship between Nagito and Komeda, Nagito and Hajime is canon. There's I I don't know. Nagito's a bit fruity. I'll give you that, but
I
it's
don't
like,
care. I don't care. I genuinely do not care.
you know what? You're right. I should stop talking about Danganronpa.
Yeah.
I should go and get pussy instead.
Yeah, I just
Those are the two options.
yeah, that was just one I was kind of like iffy on if I should include or not. But you seem okay with it, so I'm not sure when that video will come out, but it's now actually gonna come out. Wow, wrote that in October of 2022. I don't know why.
Shout out to coming out. Happy Pride Month.
I don't. It's no longer Pride Month.
Every month is Pride Month.
I-
Because I'm not homophobic.
I don't know why
I'm an
you.
ally.
I don't know why you butchered my script by like separating everything.
Oh shit! I meant to undo
You
that.
did it.
It just. It really annoyed me how you did paragraphs wrong. Where you just start like you would end a sentence and start a whole new sentence talking about a completely different like subject. where it's like,
That's what I
there
do
should
with
totally be an
everything.
indent here.
No, that's what I do with everything. That's like
That's
I-
terrifying. You're terrifying to me.
Yeah, no, it's every 10 I break it up. That way I'm not faced with like an 11-page script. But now I'm faced with an 11-page script because you broke everything up.
All right, I'll undo it.
I actually did go back and I fixed all your suggestions besides the final one because I still don't know what to do with the final one.
That's fair. I made a lot of suggestions. I was kind
Yeah.
of an asshole.
So
Um,
no, I literally said, "Hey, give me all your criticism." So the more the merrier. I wasn't expecting you to
Yeah.
say stuff like McCracken's a good name, and actually,
McCracken's such a good name.
yeah, like I've said McCracken several times. I talk about Craig McCracken all the time. Like I don't know why you suddenly get it now.
I don't know. Because I've seen the name before, but it was like,
Like
but I was just like
I said-
overwhelmed. Like, I also wanted because I was realizing like, oh man, because I am. I think I could critique most scripts if I really wanted to. I think I've got a good eye for that. I've got a good.
Should I just start
literacy
sending
or
you the
whatever.
scripts now? Should I just like send you them when they're done and see if and you can read through them?
Do you want me to go and rip through all of your scripts?
I mean, if you think you can like improve my stuff, sure. Not
I don't know.
Not top 30 Disney episodes. That's perfect, and I don't need any changes on that. That's perfect.
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
It was just this
Keep
one
on.
because it was just this one because I was iffy on like some of the more serious topics.
I don't know.
I think we're good for now.
I don't know if I'll have like consistently have that much to say
yeah, no,
about a lot of this stuff because also I just genuinely like your scripts
yeah,
and I don't know.
yeah. It was just this
I
one
don't-
because it was a more serious thing.
Yeah, which I appreciate. You're a real one, you know. Lot of the cis white men wouldn't care to be like, oh, I'm not so sure if I should send the script down, you know. A lot of you sissies would say something usually in a worse way and then just have it out there for the whole world to see without giving a second shit. So you're a real one, you know.
Thank you.
But you are still cis, so whenever we do the revolt, you will be. I will have your head. So,
But it'll be like one of those things where like you like revive me, and I'm like just like a talking head stuck in your room, and I make funny. noises.
yo. I mean, that's basically what you are to me now, just because we only talk through the phone.
Yeah. So
You're just a little man in my pocket.
no,
That's all you are.
No, it'll be like you can stay cis. You must only exclusively wear the Rosalina dress from now on.
Yeah.
Until we eventually corrupt you. Because it's coming eventually. You can't just wear that dress forever and be like, I am still a man.
That's what I. It's like you think I've already done my worst with the Rosalina outfit, and then one day I come back from, you know, pillaging villages or whatever, and I come back and it's like, hey, Stripe, I got you something. and you look over,
It's like a
and I'm
Superman
holding
costume.
a Bowsette dress.
No, I'd stay in the Rosalina one.
You don't have a choice.
No, I would kill myself then, just on the spot. I like how you're like
Your funeral will be an open casket, and you will be wearing the Bowsette suit.
I like you're like I don't like the Grimace shake because it's about people dying. And you're like, I raised villains. We're gonna kill everyone who's cis.
I pillaged the village. The villagers are fine, except for the cis ones. We don't.
So they're dead then. So you kill them then.
They're in the mines. We gotta get we gotta get more copper.
Yeah. So like everyone gets like one cis they spared, and I'm yours.
It's like Thanksgiving, where the president can pardon one turkey. You'll be the one cis I pardon.
I mean that feels pretty nice. Like more than your parents, more than any of the other like your real life friends. It's me. It's the guy you talk to like on Discord.
It's the little man in my pocket.
It's a little man. It's a little guy. I'm just saying, if I was killed, you would not get a sequel to Cartoon Network commercial video. So like, I feel like I get a pass out of that.
Exactly. Plus, it'll make for a much better podcast headline where instead of the only podcast with Spells and Tribe, it can be the only podcast with a cisgender. Lord knows what happened to the rest of them.
I feel like one the rogue of your team is gonna be like, I pardon frickin' Alex Jones. He gets to stay alive.
I think that's what Caitlyn Jenner would pick.
We're doing the thing again where we do like we stumble through the episode, and once we hit the 40-minute mark, we suddenly get good.
Yeah, we should just start podcasts like an hour and 40 minutes after talking.
Come on! People would click on the Eliminate LCS besides this one guy podcast. You know, I'm genuinely heartwarmed by the fact that you would pick me of all people to spare.
I mean, I'd pick my sister, but you know, if children got a pass,
I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't be heartless enough to be like to kill children. Once she hits 18, she better watch out. But like,
exactly. She better become Elvis or whatever.
Yeah. But by then, I'd be wearing the Rosalina outfit for like a decade. So right. I'd be an honorary.
Yeah. To be fair, most of my real life friends are not cis. Anyways, you're one of my only cis friends. I can't believe you're ruining my reputation. You know, I'm hurting the queer community just by even talking. Actually, no, you're asexual. So I'm hurting the trans community.
Yeah, do I get a pass because do I get a pass just because I'm ace? Is that a get out of jail free card here?
It's like, you know how in Dante's Inferno there's like the 7 layers of hell.
Yeah.
Like the 7th is the worst one. We'd send you to the first layer, you know?
Oh, I feel like you'd probably argue that like I get to stay. I'm safe. Like I feel like we're good enough friends where you just put in a good word for me.
Yeah. I'll totally talk to who's our leader? Who's the guy from
I mean what I was gonna say was
Umbrella Academy? Elliot Page?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll talk to Elliot.
Yeah,
and I'll put in a good word for you.
Elliot and Andy Stevenson's. They're like the heads of the operation.
Yeah, I can live with that. These are jokes.
Yeah, we're not gonna they're not actually gonna kill people. Don't worry.
God, could you imagine if fucking Ben Shapiro found this podcast? Oh, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Oh, that's um. Yeah, I know. Shout out to Ben Shapiro. This is a Ben Shapiro stan account now.
What,
Stripe, what's your favorite episode
what,
of
what do you mean now?
Daily Wire? Stripe, what's your favorite episode
I've
of Daily
never
Wire?
seen Ben Shapiro because I believe that we should not give bad people the attention.
Whoa! Don't get political on the podcast. Come on now.
We were just talking
You
about
know how
you leading a revolt against this people. Okay.
apolitical I am. You know, I'm a centrist myself personally.
Did you see the image I sent you?
Yes, you sent a photo that says me at the Robin Friend meetup, and it's the Among Us guy. Because he's an imposter.
I'm just saying, if I was the one you got to keep, you wouldn't bring me more costumes, right? I wouldn't just be stuck with Rosalina. Like you'd give me like a Palutena and Ida.
And Bow's head, yeah.
No, I'm not wearing the Bowsette. No.
Fine. Daisy.
But shouldn't we?
You gotta dress up like Daisy.
Oh, okay, but like you know the rule I live by. That's one per series, you know.
Oh, that is true. What if we just like a female like female characters in video games tier list, but only if like how much like do we want Stripe to cosplay as them or not?
I would do that. That's next episode.
Fuck it, sure.
Yeah, sure. There's bound to be a billion female character tier lists. So you know what? I do it. We should have done this for Pride Month.
Oh, happy Pride Month.
Yeah, no. If you want to do
the new Pride Month.
If you want to do this, I am down. I'd be okay with that. It's funny.
Female characters by how much we want to cosplay as them.
Yeah, and it's just me. It's just how much I want to cosplay.
Or it's like we have to like. Oh, there's two tiers. One is every character is characters you have to cosplay and characters I have to cosplay.
There's three, and the other one is both of us cosplay.
True. Wait, no, but then we have to argue about who gets some of
Oh,
those.
okay, that's good.
I'm creating dissent among the commoners for my amusement.
But
anyway, I'm apolitical.
And I'm asexual. We're both the A buddies, except one of those is actually true.
Yeah. I'm actually. The joke is that I'm incredibly on the left.
Yeah, I'm still asexual though. Just don't tell my parents
Yes.
or my sister. Everyone knows besides the people who actually live with me.
You're also apolitical. Mostly kind of ish.
I mean,
I could convert you, but I haven't yet.
I stay out of politics, but I obviously have opinions. I just kind of realize
Right.
like arguing stuff is a fool's errand.
Yeah. What are you registered as?
I am
on
not.
your ID.
I'm not registered.
Really?
Really,
You can't vote,
I cannot vote.
dude. So you just let Trump become president? Wow. Can't believe it.
I doubt.
Sheesh.
I doubt one vote would have changed everything. You know.
Yeah. No, it was all you, man.
I couldn't even vote back then. That was before I was old enough to vote.
Should have been born sooner. Sorry.
You're
Can't believe
younger
you
than
let
me.
Nixon I can't believe you let Nixon become president. Like, what the fuck was up with that?
Why are we still recording? We finished everything we need to talk about.
Let's talk about Ronald Reagan. Stripe.
No.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot's
No,
Ronald Reagan?
No, I'm sorry. We're not gonna be able to top the execute all sis besides me.
I'm sure a few more could stay.
Yeah, no. Again, everyone gets one. And all kids are fine until they hit 18. They have to decide.
Yeah, so it's like the Rapture. Um,
If you're also
Trans
part,
Ragnarok.
if you're also part of the LGBTQ, you get like a quick painless death. But if you're not, you just get like tortured for eternity.
Yeah, it depends on if you're gonna get like sent to just like if you get a quick little like euthanasia needle on the back of the neck, or if you're gonna get sent to the rat room. You don't want to see the rat room.
We chose rats because there's a popular fan theory that Remy from Ratatouille is trans. So.
Remy's actually the one in control of the revolution. Everyone thinks it's this other person, but they're wearing a large hat, and the reason why is because Remy's underneath there being like, we won't let these fuckers take our land.
Again, why do we always get the good stuff like after we're done like doing the normal recording time?
Oh. People just need to let us cook, you know? Everyone watches the first 5 minutes and like, man, this is the worst podcast I've ever seen. But like, nah, they just gotta let us cook, and then we're gonna
what are you gonna name this one? Like most like the first like half is all about movies, and then we just talk about whatever the garbage we just been talking about for the last 20 minutes.
How about there is no title, but the thumbnail is just a picture of the thumbnail is just a picture of you in the Rosalina dress.
And Remy is like transparent like behind me. It's like Remy like poorly game theory Photoshop like pulling the strings between me and the Rosalina outfit.
The thumbnail is you in the Rosalina dress, and the title is just called "The Gang Gets Gay."
You don't understand. The reason I wear a crown is because right behind the crown's Remy.
True. Do you think that's actually Mario canon? Is that why Rosalina wears that crown?
No, because you can look down on the crown and you can see that there's nothing in it.
Oh, well, if you apply logic to it, yeah, sure. I guess my Rosalina being controlled by Remy theory was a little bit stupid. My bad.
Yeah, you gotta think. You gotta think. Not be stupid for once.
Listen, we both know that ain't gonna happen.
We are almost 2 hours in. We really need to stop, because if we don't stop now, we will continue on.
So, you're saying that they don't stop coming and
they don't stop coming and they don't. I'm hitting end right now.
Coming.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Peace.